Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, and in today's video we're gonna be looking into the solar power systems. We're gonna be looking at the three types or configuration of the solar power system. Before we start, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, give us a like, as well as hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out in our future videos. So without wasting any time, let's dive into it. So we start off by defining what is actually a solar power system. A solar power system, also known as a solar energy system or a PV system, is a technology that harnesses the energy released by the sun and converts it into electricity, AC or DC. It involves the use of solar panels, also called solar modules, which contain PV cells that generate direct current electricity when exposed to the sunlight. This DC is then converted into AC that is used by most electrical appliances in our homes as well as in the industry. Then we look into the types or the configuration of the systems. The first one being the grid-tied system, which is a basic solar system installation comprising of solar panels and inverter and doesn't have a battery storage capacity. And this is a configuration of the system. We have the sun that provides us with the solar energy, and the panels convert that solar energy into DC voltage. We then have the DC inverter, DC to AC inverter, that converts the DC voltage into AC, and that is the AC that we use in our household, as you can see on the diagram, the consumer. However, in this system, we also have the electricity grid that supplies us with the AC voltage, which is similar to the one coming from the inverter. So in a case where you don't have sufficient solar energy coming through, you get the energy from the grid. The unfortunate part about this system is that if you lose the power supply from the grid, you also lose the whole supply to the system. The next system being the off-grid system, which is completely not connected to the electricity grid and therefore has a battery backup. And this is the configuration of the system. We have the solar panels, and then the solar panels then have the solar charge controller, which assists into charging your battery bank, which is number 4 down below here. Number 4, which is your battery bank, and the voltage that it comes from the banks also is then fed into your DC to AC inverter, like we have shown in the grid tie system, which then converts that DC voltage into AC that is used in the home. As like I've already highlighted, the off-grid system is not connected to the power grid. The last and the third system is a hybrid system. The hybrid system basically has features of both number 1 and number 2, which is a grid-tie system as well as the off-grid system. It's got the features of the grid-tie system in a sense that it's connected to a power grid, and has the features of number 2, which is an off-grid system in a sense that it has the battery backup storage. This is how it looks like. You have your solar panels that convert the solar energy coming from the sun into DC voltage, which is then sent into the solar charge controller. The solar charge controller will then charge your power bank, the battery bank, and that battery bank, once it's full, then we'll have the voltage that is still coming from the solar charge controller, and then it's sent to your DC AC inverter, which then converts that DC voltage into the AC voltage that is ready for use by the consumer's household or the industries. On top of that, we have the electricity grid that supplies the same AC voltage that comes from your solar inverter. So in case the grid is not available, you use the power that comes from the power bank, from the battery bank. And then in case you exhaust all the power that you have in your storage, then you still have the AC voltage supply coming from the electricity grid. That's basically all about the different configuration of a solar power system. So depending on your needs, you can then decide which one works better for you. Obviously, with the hybrid configuration being the more that is more reliable as compared to the other two, on the basis that the grid tie system, if you lose supply from your electricity supply, you lose the whole system. While on the off-grid system, you need a bigger power bank or battery bank, as well as big solar arrays so that you would be able to last longer in case where there is no sufficient energy coming from the sun. So the only downfall basically of an off-grid system is that it costs a lot to have a bigger battery bank as well as the solar arrays, whereas in a hybrid system you can still get away by having a system that can last maybe a day or two, because you still have the supply from your electricity system. So let's look into which one will work best for you based on the facts that have been provided. Also, we still have something that is called net metering. So if you have a hybrid system, that will also work best for you, but we'll cover that in the next video. Thank you.